Hello,
Hello,
everyone. We are
Don't mess with the mamas.
MOMMAS, with our motto.
You are the protagonist of your life, not the victim of your destiny.
And
I'm Carla.
I'm Arlaana. And this episode, our 51st, yay, is called Life is a Highway. And Carla, take it away.
Well, okay, life is a highway, and it's littered with causes and effects.
Yeah.
So today we'll be discussing that and what is cause and effect. It's anything you say, think, or do. All right, and it brings an effect. But we have like a little problem understanding that because there's a time factor. Some things may happen immediately, like if you spit in the wind, it comes back. If you do something nice, it may take a few days or weeks or years to get it back, but it comes back. The minute you do something, that's the cause for something else to happen. So, with that,
Yeah. Okay. So it's really important to understand this concept, and this concept, or this law that underlies all phenomena, the law of cause and effect, explains the universe itself. Why planets don't collide into each other, why the sun is always coming up and going down, and why we have this continual process of birth, old age, sickness, and death. There's a rhythm to life,
Yes.
and this rhythm is based on cause and effect.
So nicely put.
Oh my gosh. And then this is, so understanding, and this is from a psychologist, understanding cause and effect profoundly alters human psychology by shifting an individual's mindset from passive helplessness to active agency. It changes how people interpret the past, navigate their present, and plan the future. And people want to know that there's order in this world instead of chaos, and that everything is just random and everything's based on luck. When you live that way, you have no control. You're not in the driver's seat. Life is a highway. You want to be in the driver's seat, right? Or
Right.
well, if you drive like me, no, you don't want to be in the driver's seat. But generally speaking, people want to be in the driver's seat, And it's the process. Oh my gosh, you want to get to a destination, and that's your life, and how you lived your life. But the process, the drive, you should enjoy the drive. And I know you love.
I
You
love
love to
driving.
drive.
I love driving.
And I was thinking how, people love, like in a Chinese restaurant, they love seeing their little fortune because
yes.
it gives them some sense of control, right? Or even people who see psychics, it's like they want some control. But deeper than that, people are in control of their life based on the causes that they're making.
Right.
And we'll talk more about that in a sec. But what do you want to say?
It's like, you're navigating when you understand cause and effect so that you make you take the best actions. You think maybe 9 times before you say something so that you say the best, and you have control over your life. I mean, you're living your life, but all the things that are going on in your life right now are all because of causes that you made in the past, good and bad. And these causes are eternal. I mean, the cause and effect is eternal. So there is no end to causes and effects. Now, some causes bring effects, some bring heavier effects, lighter effects. Some things, you may not even notice, but everything is a cause for something else to happen.
Absolutely. And, Jung, the Jungian philosophy, I think people really respected him so much as a psychologist and philosopher. And he talked about the collective karma, or collective consciousness and collective unconsciousness. and that we have individual, the causes we've created, and then collectively where we're born, the family we're born into, the community, the beliefs of the society, etc. So, and hopefully it doesn't take a big leap of faith to understand this, because it really, creates a foundation, this foundation for your life and for the life of those around you, and shows how we're all interconnected. And just to share a few things about why it's so important to understand that you're in charge of your destiny. You develop a stronger internal locus of control. Sorry to read. Individuals realize their choices dictate their outcomes. This reduces the belief that everything is ruled by luck or fate or chance. And then you're not as anxious, right? So you have like a sort of predictability. As you said, you get the effect right away, or you may not see it, long down the road, but you still feel like you're in the driver's seat on this life. Life is a highway. And learned optimism. That's a great concept, a brilliant, that this is the happiness psychology. People realize that if they cause like a negative outcome, then you have the potential to create a more positive outcome. Just a few more, that you take responsibility, so you don't play the blame game. You're not blaming others. Like if you're taking more responsibility for your life. And there's a great delayed gratification, the concept of maybe short-term discomfort for a longer-term benefit. And there's a wonderful experiment, and I know I spoke about this in the past, and I would teach my students in psychology about the marshmallow experiment, where little kids were given a marshmallow, and they're told that they could eat the marshmallow now, or if they wait a little bit, they'll get 2 marshmallows. And they did this study. I mean, they said it really worked over time, that those little kids who were able to wait, delayed gratification, to wait for the second marshmallow, did well in life rather than having immediate gratification.
Right.
And that's not easy to do, to be able to say, well, okay, if I put money in the bank, today, even though I may not be able to buy this or that, but I'm saving long term, I'll get the benefits long term. But that's also a challenge for our life. And I know for me, my joke is, I put my foot in my mouth, and it's been taking me a lifetime to take it out, But but I'm still, even though, like, my friend used to call it our pea brain, because it really, compared to the wisdom of life itself,
Right.
our brains are so limited. So based on what we think is correct, right? And we're not always self-reflecting. Based on what we think is the correct way may not be the correct way at all, So it's important to go through the process and realize it is a process of constant learning and constant understanding. You're in the driver's seat, and you're responsible for your destiny, and not in a negative way. It's like, saying, well, people born into a harsh situation, oh, they're terrible people because they caught. No, absolutely not. None of that. But just to take it in the positive way, that even in the worst possible situation that you're in, whether it's, family, friends, neighborhood, country, you could change it. It may take a while, but you could change it.
Yeah, nothing happens overnight. What I was going to say is that if you're here now, so you're questioning, well, what did I do in the past? Well, and what's going to happen in the future? If you look in the past, if you're right here, you'll know what you were doing in the past. If you want to know what you're going to do, what are you doing right now? What sort of things are you doing right now? What are you thinking, saying, and doing? Those 3 things. And if it's not good, then you can do something different.
Right.
You can do something better. You don't have to be, feeling like this is never going to change. I'm never going to make it. You don't have to feel like that.
and not to live in the past at all,
Yeah,
because
right.
whatever you've done in the past, all those causes are in the present. So it means nothing to live in the past. And when you live in the past, you're filled with guilt,
Guilt.
with remorse, resentment, all this negativity. Heck with that. Throw that out the window.
Right.
Live from this moment on. This is the moment that really counts,
Yeah.
right? Life is a collection of many, many, billions of, I don't know, billions, I guess, of moments that we create with our lives. And if you screw up today, okay, so I screwed up.
Do
You
better
got
tomorrow.
tomorrow. You just set fresh tomorrow. Wipe the slate clean and then just start fresh tomorrow.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So
This being guilty about it's not going to change anything.
absolutely not.
It's
No,
gone.
no,
It's done.
no,
And you
no.
only have right now. That's all
Right.
you have.
Yeah.
You can't go too far into the future because it's now. It's now. What you do now.
And enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. You're in the driver's seat of your destiny. That's our motto, right?
Yes.
You're the protagonist of your life, not the victim of your destiny. So enjoy the ride and enjoy the bumps. Without that, I mean, how many people want a life of nothing happening, everything smooth sailing? How boring, how incredibly boring. Why do people love the ocean? Because the drama of the waves and the idea of, going surfing and being able to, get above the waves and not sink down, right? And you fall and then you get yourself right back up again. And that's thrilling, right? People love to watch these kind of, boxing. I don't get it, but that love to watch boxing because people fall down, then they get up, and they fall down, they get up. And that's the rhythm of life that should be enjoyable, right?
True.
So, with that, we're going to be a little bit shorter today.
Yes.
And I think we're going to do a few shout outs, and then we have a special treat for you that Carla's going to present to you. But I'm going to read a shout out, and you could read a shout out, and then we'll do the treat. So this is from, and I don't know, Dalaguma. This is from a TikTok. And I'm reading my handwriting, so I may not be able to read it. Thank you for this beautiful dialogue. The part about kids sharing, I feel their souls should be guided and into giving, not forced into it. And then life should be enriching and long lasting. We all start from somewhere. So that was really encouraging. And another gentleman, this is from YouTube, a gentleman who's a writer. You could definitely tell he's a writer, the way what he says. I love the general smoothness of the conversation. So he's very into listening, like he's very lyrical. You both definitely were meant to find friendship with each other. It's very obvious. I love the casual speech, the cadence. So I love that he said the cadence and the bit of wisdom imparted. And did you want to share somebody?
I wanted to I wanted to give an historical a thing of cause and effect.
Oh, okay.
There was a doctor, his name was Ignaz Semmelweis, and he ordered his medical students to wash their hands in chlorinated water before delivering babies. And the effect, what the effect was that 18% of his patients, it dropped from 18% to 1% of his patients suffered any kind of bad effects. Okay, the doctors who refused to follow that good wisdom and guidance, well, they had a lot of debts. And then what came out of it was the idea of germ theory. So that was something. And there was something else that happened, but I think that's the most I could tell you right now.
Okay.
So, but you can turn things around
For sure.
for sure.
And so we have a little treat for you. Carla she loves writing poetry, and she's been putting her poetry to music. So we're going to hear about 30 seconds of her.
You count it down, okay?
Yeah. It's very cool. It's very wonderful.
Okay, this is called River, and you can find it on SoundCloud.
Starts out quietly.
It's coming.
Drinking from the river of forgetfulness is a necessary thing, but love it when you thirst. Drink not deeply, leave some trace of me. Leave some trace of me. I hear your cry over the tides of time and answer. Drink not deeply, forgetting who we were together. No fear, pain, or regret. You are totally free now. My only wish is that you not forget me. Drink, but not deeply. From the river of forgetfulness, remember how I once made you happy, so very happy. Though our bodies change each lifetime, the love always remains the same. Drink.
And if
So
you want more,
SoundCloud, isn't that wonderful? Isn't it beautiful? Fabulous, right? Wonderful. Okay, so we're going to end with encouraging words, and then, oh, by the way, our next episode, which completes our first year of doing our podcast, we're going to interview Jen Alpha, a high school student, brilliant high school student, and and it's called Words from Our Future.
Oh,
Okay.
yes. Okay.
That'll be exciting, but take it away.
So there is no need for us to be held back by the past or how things have been so far. The important thing is what seeds we are sowing now for the future. What we can do is focus on the present, resolve to become happy, and use our experiences to create value here and now. And let's see, I think that's basically it in a nutshell.
Okay, nutshell it is. Crack those nuts open and eat those nuts and live each day, each moment.
Yes.
So we are Don't Mess with the Mommas, MOMMAS, with our motto.
You are the protagonist of your life, not the victim of your destiny.
And you can find us, you can see us.
Yeah.
You could listen to us on all major platforms, and you can leave us a couple of notes. That would be great. And you can also email us, mommas, MOMMAS, podcast@gmail.com. And don't forget, you are precious, you are wonderful, you are special, you are unique, as we are, you could tell.
Yes.
So take care for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.